Hello everyone, welcome to This Day. It is Tuesday, August 19th. I'm your host, Bree Cox Kennedy. You know I'm over here because of our special guest today. We've got both updates and inspirational stories for you on the show today. Miss Siobhan Foster, Village Management Services CEO, has an update for you. So we are going to get a whole plethora of information that you're going to need to know about life here in the village. And then after that, we've got a very inspirational, touching story with Paul Colicchio and Radnet. So you're definitely you're gonna wanna stay tuned for that one. But first, folks, we wanna keep you informed. The Community Center Fitness Room will open later than usual at 11 a.m. on Wednesday, August 20th and Thursday, August 21st, while crews remove and replace equipment. New machines are being delivered, the Community Center and Clubhouse 1 on the 21st, so cardio options will be limited that day. Clubhouse 1 will stay open on its regular schedule both days for those early morning workouts. Thanks for your patience as the fitness facilities get a nice upgrade. Speaking of nice, let's take a look at Laguna Woods Village weather forecast for the next 5 days, folks. Today starts with our typical soft, cloudy morning, but sunshine quickly will take over, warming us to about 84 degrees before dipping into the mid-60s overnight. Wednesday's pretty much the same pattern, clouds early, sun later, and a high of 63, low of 66. By Thursday, we'll actually start feeling that heat building up. Mid-morning clouds move out and the sunshine really warms things up to about 88 degrees for the rest of the week. So you're gonna wanna get out early and play your pickleball or golf, take a stroll. Just make sure you keep your water and your sunscreen at hand. Sunrise this morning, 6:16 a.m. Sunset will be at 7:32 p.m. You never know what you're going to come across on those nature hikes. I took this photo last night. I'm glad I saw it before I got any closer. So if you guys encounter any snakes, make sure that you stay way away from them, especially during those sunset hours, because they like to come out then. We've got just one meeting to tell you about. And then after the break, CEO update. Stay with me.
Here in Laguna Woods, we know every drop of water matters. That's why Eco Wash SoCal comes to you. No noise, no mess. Just 16 to 32 ounces of water and 100% natural products. We clean your car while you enjoy golf, tennis, or pickleball. Safe, silent, and sustainable. The smarter way to care for your car. Eco Wash SoCal. Delivered to your door. Visit EcoWashAmerica.com or call today. 786-984-2811.
21 years ago, I started Sayless Home Care because I saw a need for a professionally run home care organization in Laguna Woods. I wanted to build on 3 principles. 1, ease for the client. 1 call to Sayless Home Care will put you on the right path. 2, quality. Medicare ranks Sayless among the highest home health and hospice providers in the state. 3, trust. We've been in business for 21 years. Call Sayless and let us show you why we've been in business longer than any other home care company in South Orange County.
Welcome back to the show, everyone. We have so much information from our CEO, Siobhan Foster, here with me now. I'm going to let her get right on into it because I don't want to run out of time, and you got a lot to talk about.
I do, thank you.
Okay, welcome to the show, Siobhan.
Thank you. This morning I wanted to mention that we have wildfire preparedness flyers. They're available now in several different languages: Chinese, English, Farsi, Korean, and Spanish. We want everyone to be prepared with the latest wildfire safety tips. And you can find each version on the Village website under Services, Security Services, Important Documents. So we encourage everyone to take a look.
Absolutely.
The new resident portal launched on Monday, August 4th. This represents a key step in VMS's commitment to delivering high-quality, resident-focused digital services. It was shaped by resident input and tailored to support the distinct needs of our community. It features a new mobile-friendly design and offers faster, more secure, and user-friendly ways to manage household tasks and stay connected all in one place. You can submit and track maintenance requests with real-time status updates, view account balances and make secure online payments, verify vehicle registrations and emergency contact information, customize communication preferences, including news subscriptions and resident directory opt-outs, gain quick access to community resources such as recreation, calendars, board meetings, and maintenance schedules, and use convenient links to external tools for pack ticketing, golf tee times, guest registration, and facility reservations.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really slick.
That's going to make life really easy for the residents.
It's really nice. And I do want to mention that both the Mac and PC Club are offering training to residents if they need training on the resident portal.
Yes, that's a great point.
Also want to mention that for resident and staff safety, the front and rear doors to the community center are now locked after 5 p.m. on weekdays and all day on weekends. And this is particularly important to those who play table tennis or who may have Elm Room reservations. So on weekdays, Monday through Friday, the building is open until 9 p.m. And on weekends, Saturday and Sunday, the building is now open from noon to 5 p.m. So to enter after hours, please bring your resident ID, access at the south front doors only. You tap or swipe your card using the black reader unit. And if the front desk is temporarily unattended, please wait briefly until a staff member returns to assist you.
Okay.
And a reminder that residents may join the VMS team, whether you're looking for full-time or part-time employment. VMS has exciting positions open right here in Laguna Woods Village. If you're ready to take the next step, visit lagunawoodsvillage.com careers page and click Join Our Team to explore all open positions. And among featured jobs currently include Assistant Financial Services Director, Social Worker, Senior Accountant, and Customer Service Representative. And I think I'll skip my next slide, which is the fitness center equipment upgrades. You covered that in your introduction.
That's exciting, though.
Yes. I do want to mention trash enclosure signage is coming to our mutuals. The city and Third and United Mutual are collaborating to install new signage identifying the trash enclosures. The signage installation is funded by the City of Laguna Woods and will improve service efficiency by helping residents and the waste haulers to easily locate enclosures, since now we kind of rely on vague directions and
that'll make it much more clear, won't it?
Yes. And then I want to mention the community is upgrading from Code Red, our current emergency alert provider, to the Everbridge emergency notification system. The benefits of the upgrade include multi-channel communication. We can now send messages simultaneously via SMS text, email, voicemails, and social media to ensure wider coverage and consistent messaging. And it has a intuitive platform, user-friendly interface to easily navigate and manage, so we can quickly send messages as needed. And what this means for our residents, if you're already enrolled in Code Red through VMS, your contact information is automatically transferred to the new system. There's no action needed to continue to receive alerts. To verify or update your information, you can visit the new portal. And to enroll or customize your alert preferences, again, visit the new resident portal and make those changes.
That's going to bring a lot of peace of mind to to the residents.
Yes. And then just want to mention that residents can get ready for Ting installations. In terms of the fiber project, Ting Internet will be reaching out to residents regarding the first round of installations scheduled for fall of 2025. To ensure you receive all important updates, confirm your current email address, telephone with resident services, or again on the new resident portal. And recognize that alerts that come from Ting will either come via email from the address Laguna Woods Village at ting.com, or calls and texts will come from the 714 area code for the project. And we're also introducing the Ting ambassadors. The ambassadors are resident peers who can answer questions, share updates, and provide feedback directly to the Ting team. These residents are John Cornell, Cheryl Fennick, Dennis Kelly, Gary Russell, David Weingartner, and Sydney Whitney. So please stay tuned for upcoming events to meet the Ting ambassadors. And that's my update this morning. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Siobhan. Appreciate it.
No problem.
Lots of information, as we told our viewers earlier, and you delivered. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay, coming up next, RadNet with Paul Colicchio. He's got a very inspirational story that you're going to want to hear. Stay with me.
Hearing connects you back to life. Don't settle for being trapped in the isolation of poor hearing. Advanced Ear can help you hear friends, family, and caregivers. We provide one-on-one hearing programs that will amaze you with the quality of how much better you can hear. There's no cost to hear the improvement we deliver. You'll be able to hear better the minute you put these on. No buttons to push or technology to be afraid of. We deliver better hearing, guaranteed. Come in so we can connect you back to life. And remember, tell them Stuart sent you.
I'm so happy to recommend Dr. Fairman. I've been going to her for 9 years. She's done implants, crowns, bridges, root canals, and I've been happy with everything that she's done. The staff is so friendly and pleasant, kind, and gentle. I would recommend her to anyone.
We are now fully open for all your dental needs and invite you to come in and experience the brilliant smile difference.
We are close to Gate 6 near Snooty Fox Restaurant behind Coco's.
I've devoted my career as a physician to one thing: ending cancer. At City of Hope, where more than 1,600 cancer specialists work towards breakthrough discoveries every day, we're beating national cancer survival rates. And though I'm proud to be part of revolutionizing care here in Orange County, what I'm most proud of is giving you hope.
Firefighters put themselves on the line every day, running toward danger to keep us all safe. But who is there to keep them safe from the hazards they face to their health? RadNet and the Lung Health Coalition have teamed up to provide complimentary lung screening exams for these brave men and women across Los Angeles. But we need your help. Without donations, we can't help our firefighters detect and treat lung cancer early. Visit us at lunghealthcoalition.org.
Welcome back to the show, everyone. Here to tell us all about his journey with life after prostate cancer, I welcome Paul Colicchio to the show with RadNet. Paul, thank you so much for joining me, for your vulnerability and your positive outlook on life.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate it. I know our viewers are going to be very interested to hear about your journey. And let's just start with way back when. I think this happened 7 years ago.
7 years ago.
Walk me through the story.
Sure. I was urinating a lot at night, and I was losing sleep, so I went to my primary care provider, and I told him, and he said, "Oh, well, Paul, you're in your 50s now. You're getting older, your body's changing." And he said, "We'll watch it." After 6 months, I told him I'm peeing like 8-9 times at night. And
Just at night?
Well, during the day a lot, but you don't really think about it as much until you're in bed and you keep getting up.
Oh, okay.
And so one of the prostate radiologists that I work with at work said, you should see if your doctor would give you an order for an MRI. So he did, and I had the MRI, and they found a growth, a lump sticking out of the prostate. So I had to have a biopsy, and the biopsy showed that I had cancer, but I had cancer throughout the prostate. Unfortunately, I wasn't really a candidate for chemo or radiation or immunotherapy because of the nature of the prostate cancer, so I had to have a complete prostatectomy.
Wow.
And
you're in your 50s at this
yes,
time.
yeah.
Very young.
Yes. So I just wanted it out of me. So I said to the doctor, how soon can we do the surgery? And he said, well, I'd like to do it within the next couple of weeks, because where you have that palpable lump sticking out, it could burst through there and then it could metastasize.
How scary.
It was, and because I work in this industry, I tried to be brave. I trust the medical providers that I have on my team, and I had the surgery. I went through it. I talked about it. I was on television a couple of times, and then a year later, I hit a brick wall. I hit a brick wall because I realized then that I never really digested what had happened to me. The diagnosis, the surgery, the treatment, everything. And
so you were mainly focused on, I want this foreign thing out of my body, and really mentally going down that path. So you never had an opportunity to just kind of sit with it and say, wow, this is really what I'm going through.
Right.
Sounds like you were just busy going through the motions of, get this thing behind me.
It happened very quickly. It all happened very quickly.
So once that momentum then died down, then you had the mental space to really sort of react to it.
Right. I then paid attention, and I had PSA tests being over 50, and my PSA test was only 1.4, which is very low, but I had full-blown cancer.
Would not have, that PSA test would not have indicated that you had
No.
cancer.
No, so if I had not had the MRI at RadNet or anywhere, I may not be here today.
That is so scary, Paul.
Yeah, yeah. If you find it early detection for many, many illnesses is key. And you know what? Early detection and screening does save your life. It really does. It saved my life. And I was very lucky with everyone I had on my side, my oncologist, my surgeon, my radiologist. I had a great team, and I believed in them, and they were honest with me. And it couldn't have gone off any better until I hit a brick wall about a year later, and I just had time to think about it. And I was like, whoa, I'm not the same anymore. I look at other men, and we're the same, but I have limitations that they don't. And I want to tell every guy, every father, every son, every uncle, every teacher, every mechanic, every man out there, please have your prostate checked. Just like a woman, without thinking, has a mammogram every year, have a prostate MRI, do the PSA, and you can also have a prostate MRI if you want something that's foolproof. And watch yourself, because I don't want anybody, I know what happens to people. When you lose your prostate, you can't have children anymore. During your life, you could suffer incontinence, erectile dysfunction, which leads to shame, and you know, you have to wear devices, and it could all be eliminated if you just screen. And I've been on television now every year around Prostate Cancer Awareness Month, September, trying to deliver this message. And I know I'm not an athlete or a political figure or an actor or anyone with a big name, but I am just me, like everyone else out there.
You do have a big name. Fuck you. But in all seriousness, you're real.
Yeah.
You're relatable.
Yeah.
And I think our viewers out there can honestly say, you know what? Paul's got a really valid point here, and I need to take this seriously.
Yep. Yep.
Right? Because clearly it's affected so much more than just getting the cancer outside of the body.
Right. Right.
There's such a residual effect going on, and emotionally as well.
We talk about the disease and the diagnosis and treatment, but we never hear people going on television talking about life afterward. And it's something that I can't forget. Every day I'm reminded of the fact that, I had this, I went through it. There are things I will not be able to do or can't do, and knock on wood, right now, I'm fine. And I'm very blessed about that. I'm going to keep trying to stay healthy. But you don't know. Every morning when we wake up, we don't know what we have ahead of us. Mm-hmm. But if you can prevent something, why wouldn't you?
Right.
I really feel that I've done a little bit of an injustice by not marketing to women as well, not reaching out to women as well to tell their husband, their sons, their nephews, their neighbors, because women react and women do something. And I think maybe women may have the opportunity to just say, hey, you know what? Why don't I go do my mammogram and you do your prostate MRI? Let's go together if you're afraid.
Tag team.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So at what age should men start checking?
Well, you know what? They say 50, but we have actually seen prostate cancers in 40s, men in their 40s.
Is that due to environmental toxins?
It's hard to say. I certainly don't think cancer is inherited. I think it makes you have a higher risk. But I think it's just just like breast cancer is part of a woman's life, just being a woman, well, prostate cancer is the man's breast cancer. And he should be as aware as the women are. And if we can't work individually, then we should work together as couples.
Yeah, I think that's a fantastic idea. So how has your life been 7 years post?
Once I went through the thinking and the woe is me, I realized, well, you know what? I may not have been here if it weren't for screening. If I didn't have the screening, then I wouldn't be here. And the alternative is that I am here. I need to, just pull up my bootstraps and just get on with life and try to just educate and advocate for other men that they'll do this.
And did you have that same support system when you were going through this?
Yeah. I was very lucky. The company I work for, RadNet, was very supportive. The employees, the executive team. Working there, going through this made it a lot easier. And my family, it was just, like I said, I went through it with just vim and vigor. I just ran through the whole thing.
Do you think, Paul, that it helped because you were already in the industry and you felt very comfortable and very familiar with the surroundings?
I think so.
So what would be your message to somebody who's never done it before or is apprehensive about booking an appointment?
Well, you know what? If you are a man and you are at least 50 years old and over, I would say speak to your medical, your primary care provider and tell him that you would like to have a prostate MRI. If you're doing PSAs and it is somewhat elevated, you can be reassured that if you do a prostate MRI, then that would see something more than just the PSA.
Okay. Paul, thank you so much for your vulnerability and your openness and willingness to share your story with us.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate the platform.
Yes, of course. You're watching This Day on Village TV. We'll be back after these messages.
Power your adventures with the all-electric 2024 Subaru Solterra. It comes with legendary Subaru symmetrical all-wheel drive, standard, plus a rugged 8.3 inches of ground clearance. Everything about the Subaru Solterra is advanced, including the technology keeping you and your passengers safe. Love is now electric.
Hi, it's Desiree from Irvine Subaru. Get your new Subaru here with complimentary maintenance included.
The Laguna Woods History Center has been capturing the legacy of our community since 1977. As a nonprofit dedicated to preserving today for tomorrow, we collect, conserve, and share the history of Laguna Woods Village, the city of Laguna Woods, and the surrounding Orange County region. Step into the past and connect with the present at your community archive. Visit us and find your place in history.
Simple is beautiful. At Pacific Cremation Services, we've spent 10 treasured years helping families craft simple, memorable services for their loved ones, including memorials at sea. Starting at just $1,595, our thoughtful cremation plans provide everything you need to commemorate your loved one. It's been our honor to serve families in Orange County and beyond for the last decade. Thank you for your trust. Visit our website or give us a call to discover simplicity.
Dental care in America is broken. If you need a dental implant in the States, you're looking at somewhere between $3,600 and up to $8,000, and that's per tooth. And for a full mouth restoration, you're talking somewhere between $40,000 and $100,000. The good news is there's a solution. That's where HebeDoc comes in. We're not a dental clinic. We're a US-based one-stop solution for affordable, safe dental care right here in Mexico without the risk.
Welcome back to the show, everyone. We've got just a couple of announcements for you before we close out the show. Thrive is bringing on an event called Fire and Frost Social Event. This is taking place Thursday, August 28th from 2 to 3 p.m. at Clubhouse 7. Sounds like a lot of fun. Play an icebreaker game, meet new friends. What could be more fun than that? If you'd like to join, please RSVP by contacting Senior Community Liaison Remy at 949-627-3565. I know it's a little early in the week, but hey, let's take a look at the Friday and Saturday night movies. Friday night is Father of the Bride. This is brought to us by City of Hope, shown at 2 p.m. with subtitles, 6 p.m. without subtitles. Saturday's movie is The Good Shepherd. This is an intense one. This is brought to us by Hoag Orthopedic Institute. Again, 2 p.m. with subtitles, 6 p.m. without subtitles. Let's take a look at Laguna Woods Village weather forecast for the next 5 days, folks. Today starts with our typical soft, cloudy morning, but sunshine quickly will take over, warming us to about 84 degrees before dipping into the mid-60s overnight. Wednesday's pretty much the same pattern. Clouds early, sun later, and a high of 63, low of 66. By Thursday, we'll actually start feeling that heat building up. Mid-morning clouds move out and the sunshine really warms things up to about 88 degrees for the rest of the week. Tomorrow on This Day, Mike will be back with Caring Senior Service and Dean White. And then a segment with Festival of the Arts. If you haven't been yet this year, I encourage you to go. And that's going to do it for this episode of This Day. From all of us here, we wish yours a beautiful one. See you tomorrow.